Strider Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP.
Our troops have engaged at Farbanti Reconstruction Park, Silver Bridge, and the submerged area. We need you to help our boys in those 3 locations. This'll end the war. It's time. Commence the operation. Our friends are waiting.
Lately, as your company commander, I've built some of you young bucks coming after my championship belt. It's putting pressure on me, so I think I'm gonna go out there and run up the score a little bit, just to show you guys how it's done. Trust I can count on all of you to keep up. Let's get out there, take care of business, and come back in one piece.
Strider 1, our turn line is to the north. Head that way if you need to refuel. Good luck, everyone. Target acquired.
Count is back in the saddle as Cyclops 2. It's good to be flying with you again, partner.
No, it's real funny. Behind the enemy.
Missile.
Fox 2!
This is Graham 7. Attack failed.
Missile.
Enemy missile cruising. Breaking.
Fall warning. Missile.
Flex 2.
Missile evaded.
Salamander 2. Enemy on my 6. Missile inbound. Evade.
Locked on.
This is Graham 7. Evading enemy missile. Enemy got away. Bandits my sight.
Our ground forces are now moving to capture Farbanti Reconstruction Park. They're already engaged with the enemy. It seems the enemy was fast to detect them. They can use some air support.
Locked on.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Fox 2. Missile.
Target acquired.
What are you waiting? Breaking leg. Landing here. Under the ground. One enemy. Keep an eye on your radar. Public thinks one missile entered history.
Samsung down.
Our air support has stopped the enemy. Advance on the hospital.
Target is in machine gun range.
Enemy missile detected. Evading. The enemy's already down. Tell our efforts to Enemy has a lockup. Hostile vehicle destroyed. Fox 2. Fox 2. Roger. The mark will be secured. UAV route cleared away. Take your eye off.
I am.
Branding. Hostile at block.
Missile launched. Enemy backup inbound. Forces are heading for 2 separate combat zones. We need to split our forces in 2 and meet both threats at once.
Trigger, head for either area. Cyclops will take care of the other one.
Roger.
HQ, we're falling back. We don't stand a chance against their air support. Hold your ground. Hostile has a lock. Okay, Trigger. The submerged area is all yours. We'll deal with the other threat.
Let's go. Mushin. Roger.
Missile.
Strider 1, missile.
Missile. Missile.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Missile hit.
Caution. Pull up.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Missile.
If we could just land here, it would change the course of the battle considerably.
The
less likely to go according to
plan.
plan.
Missile.
Strider 1, target acquired.
Pull up. Star warning. Missile.
Strider 1, warning, missile!
Missile. 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 Caution. Missile. Missile.
Keep an eye on approaching fighters. If they get close, we're done for.
Missile.
Three strikes is overhead. Leading right now on our side.
I've been spiked.
Missile.
Hostile lock on you, Strider 1.
Target locked.
Missile. Missile.
Vessel confirmed sunk.
Target eliminated. We've lost 30% of our fleet. It's going to be difficult to complete our mission given these circumstances.
Got these guys, but we're still like a fire under our asses. Everyone's requesting backup. It'll take forever to get here.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Missile.
Strider 1, missile inbound.
Missile. Missile.
Switch your ATS back and move. We need to take out those missiles. Use the GPS to locate allies.
Pull up.
Strider 2, Fox 2.
Caution, enemy has a lock.
Thanks to our air support, victory is within sight. Let's turn the remaining enemies into start base.
Dropping down, we'll give them a chance.
You're out of chaff and flares. In gun range.
Steer clear of the sunken Allied ships. Just how many did we lose? Infantry units back.
It's raining missiles out here. Watch yourself.
Right.
Missile launched. Missile hit.
What do you mean, retreat? The enemy has sealed off the harbor, preventing us from landing.
Enemy reinforcements on radar. Take them out.
Hostile forces moving near enemy HQ. We don't have enough units to hold them. Split up. The longer this drags on, the greater our losses.
Roger that.
Strider 1, locked on target.
That area's all yours, Strider. We'll back up one squadron at the Silver Bridge.
The comms are full of requests for help from friendlies. Our occupation of Frabanti could be in jeopardy now.
Strider 1, this is... Strider 1, this is Control Tower. This is the Stork. There are small boats hiding in the ruins. Take them out before they can approach the fleet. Our victory is near. Keep fighting.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Lockdown, this one's a goner.
Missile.
Time for a quick hit and run.
Eyeball to Tucker 2-4. Requesting fire for raid. Coordinates 2294-5002. Target is enemy MVP formation. Fire for effect with your strongest round.
Star 1.
Strider 1, Vox 2.
Missile.
Fatigue is starting to set in. Maintain your composure. Through this. Eyeball to Tucker 2-4. Bracketing engine. Place fire for effect. Roger. Firing data. Action 27. Number 37. Prepare the volley. Fire.
Strider 1, missile.
Our allies aren't advancing as we hoped. This isn't good. Trigger!
Hit the areas where the enemy forces are thickest.
And impact.
We've spotted enemy backup. Check your radars.
Copy.
Missile.
Trigger. It's about time we finished up here. Helped other allies in trouble.
You don't even try and target every enemy. Just keep your focus. Take one down, then move on to the next.
Tucker 2-4. You'll be on our airdrop next time. Thanks for the fire support. 3-1. Our construction part is under our control. Now, on to the enemy headquarters.
In gun range.
Hey, those are our planes. Give them away. That's 3 strikes. Stay under or you'll survive.
Fox 2. Target hit. 2 minutes remaining.
Call reinforcements! Damn it! Should have known it sooner!
Missile.
Made. Continuing attack.
Do not let this run.
Roger 1, missile.
Missile. Missile.
So close I can almost taste it.
Enemy has a lock on you.
Missile. Missile.
Cyclops 1, launching missile.
Missile.
In the fight. Enemy has a lock on me.
Missile.
We lost half our men? What about the reinforcement? Our way defenses to the AO. Coordinates Tango 2-8, Lima 3-9.
Missile.
Are you okay? Status report.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
That's lock.
Locked on.
Missile did not connect.
Missile. He made it!
Missile.
1 minute remaining.
Star 1.
Watch 2.
Star 1.
You never know what's gonna happen in civil warfare. Stay vigilant.
Hostile lock on you, Strider 1.
Attacking. We have to retreat!
Strider 1, missile away.
Missile.
Intelligence keep coming!
Missile.
30 seconds remaining.
Six, evading enemy missile.
Missile.
Missile inbound, evasive maneuvers, break!
Missile.
Maintaining, but still blinking! Strider 1 was shot down!
Our troops have engaged at Farbanti Reconstruction Park, Silver Bridge, and the submerged area. We need you to help our boys in those 3 locations. This'll end the war. It's time. Commence the operation. Our friends are waiting.
Lately, as your company commander, I felt some of you young bucks coming after my championship belt. Really putting pressure on me. So I think I'm gonna go out there and run up the score a little bit. Just to show you guys how it's done. I trust I can count on all you to keep up. Let's get out there, take care of business, come back in one piece. There's an enemy on your tail.
Missile.
Strider 1, return lies to the north. Head that way if you need to refuel. Good luck, everyone.
Count is back in the saddle as Cyclops 2. It's good to be flying with you again, partner.
Cute. Ah, it's real funny.
You should see the submerged area up ahead. Friendly warships have already begun the invasion. Things are about to get rough.
They're sending the squadron to defend Stonehenge. Are you sure about this? Yes, we have positive ID. maximum. Enemy morale is still high.
Pull up.
Keep sending the enemy forces to their watery graves.
Pride, arrogance. Careful, they can turn the battle against us in a heartbeat.
Locked on.
Three strikes is overhead. Lady Luck's now on our side. The LRSSG looks like Luck is on our side. The enemy is desperately trying to stop our advance. It's gonna be tougher than you thought.
Special delivery.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Strider 2, Fox 2. They're after me. I need cover.
Missile hit.
Everyone's requesting backup. They'll take forever to get here.
Enemy backup inbound. Forces are heading for 2 separate combat zones. We need to split our forces into 2 and meet both threats at once.
Trigger, enter into the area. Cyclops will take care of the other one.
Roger.
This is Graham 7, Fox 2. Okay, Trigger. The park is all yours. We'll deal with the other threat.
I'll show you all how it's done.
Missile inbound, missile inbound.
Element 2, I'm under fire!
Anti-air gun eliminated. Fox 2.
Shoot them all down. Enemy has a lock on you, Strider 1.
Bravely back. Leading line. Our air support has stopped the enemy. Advance on the hospital!
That was a fast response. Looks like the enemy understands how important this is. They're after me. I need cover. Strider 2, break! Break!
Locked on bandit.
Breaking off.
Forward and keep your eyes on the enemy.
We can't let the enemy take this position. Kill them all.
Taking hostile fire!
Fox 2. Our morale is our real issue right now.
This battle isn't over. Shouldn't have mentioned 3 strikes during the briefing.
This is like one bad luck.
You're low on special weapons.
Breaking off.
Strider 3 launching missile.
You know how many things taken out? And you're back. Where's three strikes?
Checking.
Missile.
Stand it back. They're after you, Strider 1.
Roger. The park will be secured. Use the addition to clear the way.
I have the feeling nice. Target eliminated. Strider 2, Fox 2.
Strider 1, locked on target.
Look at what's left of our force. Strider 1, this is Control Tower. The runway is clear.
Bandit in my sight. On guard.
Missile away. Bon voyage. Locked on Bandit.
The enemy has a lock on me.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
This is turning into an absolute nightmare. There's no end.
Missile.
Enemy reinforcements on radar. Take them out.
Hostile forces moving near enemy HQ. We don't have enough units to hold them.
Split up. Monitors tracks on. Greater on losses. Roger that.
I'm taking fire, Mike.
That area's all yours, Strider. Back up Helm Squadron at the submerged area.
The enemy is worn out. It's our chance. We don't have our men? What about the reinforcements?
Strider 1, target acquired.
Bandit locked.
Stall warning. Caution.
Keep an eye on your radar. All it takes is one missile and your history.
Target is in machine gun range.
Don't stop. We're taking fire, but I can fly.
Missile.
Box 2, box 2.
Missile. Missile.
Enemy has fled.
Box 2. Box 2. Enemy's got a lock. Strider 1, hostile has a lock.
Missile.
Conditions keep changing. Battle's ugly.
Missile.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Missile.
I'll keep the enemy on speed. Raise them off while they're on me.
Strider 1, watch yourself.
Backup is coming. They're defending HQ. Locked on hostile. Fatigue is starting to set in. Maintain your composure. We're almost through this.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
On my target's back. Time to punch through.
This is the start. There are small boats hiding in the ruins. Take them out before they can approach the fleet. Fire!
We need more air support. We can't hold the bridge much longer without it.
The attacks just keep coming.
Missile.
Chaff and flares are running low.
Fire your next missile. Punch a giant hole in that enemy ship.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
You're almost out of special weaponry.
Missile.
They got a beat on you. Attack missed.
Missile.
Strider 1, target acquired.
Missile. Missile.
We must take advantage of this opening.
Missile.
They evaded it.
Just there was much together. So we're still recovering from the last battle.
Strider 1, missile away. Target is in range of guns.
Box 2.
Target locked.
Eyeball to Ostrich. Take care of Night or Sierra for us. Roger. We'll provide supporting fire along with Stork. Our target is Night or Sierra. Prepare the first falling. Ready. Fire!
Missile.
Missile!
Missile. Missile.
No use.
Glider 1, bandit.
Report to HQ. We need reinforcements at once.
We've spotted enemy backup. Check your radars.
Copy. Trigger. It's about time we finished up here and helped other allies in trouble.
We don't need to try and target every enemy. Just keep your focus. Take one down, then move on to the next.
Eyeball, give us a report. You overdid it. Thanks for the fire support. Roger. HQ 1-2, eliminate the enemy resistance. Watch 2 and 3 are making their way to HQ now.
There's just too many of them.
launched.
Ally has been shot down. Missile, evade.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Enemy have a lock on you, Strider 1.
Missile.
Never know what's gonna happen in
Missile.
Show them how Hosea fights this battle.
Minutes remaining.
Missile. Missile.
Enemy sighted.
Missile. Pull up.
Target is eliminated.
H2, powerful AA defense system in the AO. Coordinates Tango 28, Lima 39. There's an AA, no unseemly, protecting the defenses. Missed! We were shot by missiles out before it reached.
Ship building!
Your air support considerably weakened organized resistance from the Erusian army. Operation nearly complete. Just need to see it through.
Understood.
Understood.
All right.
Understood. Understood.
Understood.
Enemy behind you! Heads up!
2 minutes remaining.
Our strategy is about to pay
Maintain course
off.
to return for resupply.
Strider 1, this is... Strider 1, this is control. Bandit is hit. Lock on Bandit.
Strider 1, missile away. Strider 1, target acquired.
Missile.
You're mine!
Missile.
Lock him!
Missile evaded.
Missile. 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 Fox 2. Fox 2.
Still have a chance at victory. Much easier to defend once you take an attack position. Don't let them through. Shake it off.
Missile.
I'm trying to break it!
Missile.
Going down!
Seconds remaining.
Enemy behind you! Heads up! On my target. Letting her rip!
You're doing really well out there. But you're sure to bring it into the war. You'll be heroes.
Don't know what medals they've got for you, but if you want one, come back in one piece.
Time for attack!
All aircraft, listen carefully. This is Lancaster. We have the upper hand. The enemy headquarters is almost ours. Operation to eliminate all enemy satellites also underway. All going according to plan. The end of the war is in sight. Think of something you'd like to eat, guys? Because I'm buying.
Roger that.
Man, don't jinx us.
You're right. New bogies. No, 5 Su-30s inbound.
It's Mr. X.
What's going on here? I don't believe it! We've just lost ship 3 and 4. We're taking heavy damage. It's like this monster is toying with us out there. We've got to do something.
LRSSG, we have an emergency order from Mission Command. Bring down Mr. X. I know it's a tall order, but HQ wouldn't ask if they didn't have faith in you.
There they are. It's the snowbirds. The 2 leaders are in different levels. But don't underestimate the rest of them either. This should prove to be fun. What do you mean? It's just like you say. The enemy has experienced fighters in their midst. Shaking 2.
Locked on.
Missile.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Missile. Missile.
Target acquired.
Enemy's got a lock. Missile.
What's this guy eating to fly like that? Looks like they're on our tail.
Missile. 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 Missile.
How did that miss?
Missile. Missile.
Shaking bandit.
Stall warning. Missile.
Bandit fire missile. Not bad. As good as Root says. Although that teamwork is somewhat lacking. I see them stuck on a wing pilot. On the enemy's tail. Locked on.
Missile.
Taking fire.
Missile.
You're low on special weapons.
Target locked.
Stall warning.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Missile.
Damn. Even his lackeys fly like champions.
Missile.
Traffic flares are running low.
Fox 2.
Missile.
Pilots. The air source been distracted by focusing on the leader.
Locked on. Go down.
Missile. Missile.
Strider 1. Break! Break! Are you alright? Hang in there. Don't get too far
Stall
ahead.
warning.
They're after you, Strider 1. Enemy has a lock on me.
Missile.
One ship is sunk. Single fighter coming back around.
Don't let Mr. X run wild. Friendlies are suffering heavy damage.
Bandit has a lock.
Say goodbye. Taking fire.
Cyclops 3. I've been hit. I gotta eject.
Don't go out alone. Two are all on me. Taken out one by one.
Missile.
Cyclops 3 is bailed out safely. Don't worry. It's gonna make it. Listen, Trigger, real talk. If we keep this up, someone's not going home. I'll act as a lure. Meanwhile, you can shoot down Mr. X. What?
Missile.
Missile
All
hit.
right, he grabbed a bait. Time to take him for a ride.
Target is hit.
Nice, fine. Give him one more. Man, this is one stubborn bastard. He's on my tail, but he won't fire. Wait for the perfect shot, eh? Sorry, stranger, but my boys won't let you have it. Say goodbye.
Missile away.
Shaking off enemy lock. They're after you, Strider 1.
Missile.
In gun range.
Missile.
You're mine.
Missile.
Locked on.
Missile. Missile.
Cyclops 4, Fox 2.
You're quite the entertainer, but the show's over with this next shot. Wasn't a bad pilot. Wiseman, missile closing! I'll keep him on me. Just a bit longer.
Shit. Cyclops 1 is down.
Cyclops Wiseman! Eject already, Wiseman! I'm sorry, Count. This plane exploded. Wiseman! Stay strong. We're not done here.
Cyclops 2, you've got the lead.
Wiseman!
Shit! Negative, Cyclops 2. You were the lead.
I can't do it. Trigger should take command. The duty is yours. That's impossible. Do it. Damn it! Cyclops 4, form an element. We need our top gun if we're gonna take out that bastard.
Local count. Locked on. These guys are way out of my league. I can't even get it close to them.
I've been spiked.
Caution. Pull up.
Enemy on your back.
Caution. Caution. Missile. 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 Missile.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Gotcha, pal.
Missile. Missile.
Strider 1 was shot down.
What's going on here? I don't know. Captain, we just lost ship 3 and 4. We're taking heavy damage. It's like this monster is toying with us out there. We've got to do something.
LRSSG, we have an emergency order from Mission Command. Bring down Mr. X. I know it's a tall order, but HQ wouldn't ask if they didn't have faith in you.
There they are. It's the snowbirds. The 2 leaders are at different levels. But don't underestimate the rest of them either. Mission proved to be fun. What do you mean? It's just like you say. The enemy has experienced fighters in their midst.
I'm sick of these attacks.
One ship is sunk. Single fighter coming back around.
Don't let Mr. X run wild. Friendlies are suffering heavy damage. Missile launched.
Load of 6.
Mr. X is eating through the Osean forces.
No. Who are these guys?
Stall warning.
Missed. Lock on. Good night.
The ship was sunk soon after. That's the last we heard
This
from
guy
them.
eating.
Not long before our forces are routed.
Strider 1, watch your tail.
Pilots, don't let yourselves be distracted by focusing on the leader. Locked on.
Target acquired.
Shaking bandit. Don't go at him alone. 2 or more on each target.
Call in our air support ASAP. Yes, I'm talking about them.
Cyclops, Strider, stop Mr. X. Missile launched. Strider 1 was shot down.
What's going on here? I don't know. Captain, we just lost ship 3 and 4. We're taking heavy damage. It's like this monster is toying with us out there. We've got to do something.
LRSSG, we have an emergency order from Mission Command. Bring down Mr. X. I know it's a tall order, but HQ wouldn't ask if they didn't have faith in you.
There they are. It's the snowbirds. The 2 leaders are at different levels. But don't underestimate the rest of them either.
Missile.
Mission proved to be fun. What do you mean? It's just like you say. The enemy has experienced fighters in their midst.
Missile.
They've got their flight full of meltdowns. They're after you, Strider 1.
Red ship is sunk. Single fighter coming back around.
Don't let Mr. X run wild. Friendlies are suffering heavy damage.
Missile.
Shaking off enemy lock.
Stall warning.
Strider 1, Box 2. Strider 1, target acquired.
Ship 5 is hit. Sorry, I gotta bail out.
Missile closing.
Mr. X is eating through the Osean forces.
No. Who are these guys?
Missile.
I have a lock.
Missile.
Box 2.
Missile.
I'm dead! Evasive action.
Missile.
hit. I gotta eject.
Cyclops 3 is bailed out safely. Don't worry, he's gonna make it. Listen, Trigger, real talk. If we keep this up, someone's not going home. I'll act as a lure. Meanwhile, you shoot down Mr. X.
What?
All right, he grabbed the bait. Time to take him for a ride.
Target is hit.
Nice, fine. Give him one more. Man, this is one stubborn bastard. He's on my tail, but he won't fire. Wait for the perfect shot, eh? Sorry, stranger, but my boys won't let you have it.
Shaking bandit.
Target was not struck.
Enemy behind me.
Taking fire.
Stall warning.
You're quite the entertainer, but the show's over with this next shot. Wasn't a bad pilot. Wiseman! Missile closing!
I'll keep him on me.
Just a friendly
Shit. Cyclops 1 is down.
Cyclops
Wiseman!
down.
Eject already, Wiseman! I'm sorry, Count. This plane exploded. Wiseman! Stay strong. We're not done here. Cyclops 2, you've got the lead. Wiseman! Shit! Negative, Cyclops 2. You're the lead. I can't do it. Trigger should take command. Duty is yours. That's impossible. Do it. Ah! Damn it! Cyclops 4, form an element. We need our top gun if we're gonna take out that bastard.
Wilco count.
Missile.
Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Now I see why he's the king of the skies. Trigger's our only hope.
Damn, I can't seem to find an opening.
Stall warning. Stall warning.
Target acquired. Missile away.
Missile.
Good lord. All we can do is rely on our best pilot now.
Shit! This guy's too tough.
I don't think I can take him on.
Taking fire.
Missile.
Target was not struck.
Shaking bandit.
These guys are way out of my league. I can't even get in close to them.
Missile.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Commander's taking fire.
Trigger hit. It's fine. Have a little faith.
Missile.
Fox 2.
Missile.
Watch your chaff and flare supply.
Taking evasive action. Enemy has a lock on me. You're holding your own out.
Missile hit.
Alright!
Damn.
Now go finish the job.
Get Mr. X, Trigger. Shoot it down, Trigger. You can do it. In fact, you're the only one who can.
Stall warning.
My radar suddenly turned off.
What is it? Respond.
My data won't update.
My HUD is
Damn it.
crashing out.
What was that?
I've lost radar contact. What's up?
Look at the sky. Towards the sun.
What is that?
A star? No. Maybe an explosion?
This is Soul Squadron. Head home. It's not safe to stick around here if we lose our base.
Listen up. We've just lost our real-time connection with Mission Command. It's not just Mission Command. I'm not getting any response from outside our LOS. Brabant's now under Osean control. The operation was a success. We didn't get the orders that should have come after the operational success. We'll guide you to the scheduled airport. All aircraft, leave this airspace immediately.
Negative. They've got a debt to pay.
Count, we all feel the same way.
Shit!
So Wiseman died for nothing.
This is a peacekeeping force forward base near Erusian territory. Other Allied aircraft have probably been forced to make emergency landings at other airfields. We don't know much. The mission to capture the capital is nearly complete, but we unfortunately have no intel. The enemy communication satellites are down, and we have confirmed the deaths of several Erusian leaders. But our enemy was smart. They had a similar plan. Our own communication systems were destroyed at approximately the same time. We have no idea when or if they'll come back online. Stand by for further details.
As far as the chaos we find ourselves in these days, it's difficult to say which side pulled the trigger first. Erusia deployed an automatic intercept system with drones. Osea implemented long-range attacks to bypass them. So Erusia decided to sabotage Osea's communications and navigation technology. Erusia couldn't launch a satellite themselves, but they were still able to hack the software of the Osean transmission and navigation systems. Before Osea even noticed, half of their satellites were hijacked. That's when things got ugly. In an attempt to knock out each other's capabilities, both forces launched fighters loaded with anti-satellite missiles at the same time. Only military satellites were targeted. However, their destruction created a debris field in orbit, which wiped out scores of other satellites, both private and government-owned. What kept the world relatively sane up to that point had been free-flowing data and information. But now, those were gone. All that remained was chaos and confusion. Government and civilian broadcasts and transmissions were cut off. The flow of information had ceased. Forces on both sides of the conflict now found themselves unable to communicate with their superiors. Many of the smaller countries annexed by Erusia and yearning for their independence seized the opportunity and started their own uprisings. As for why some of Osea's military decided to break off from the main force and continue on their own, I have no idea. Perhaps there was some sort of dispute over the chain of command. The continent that had once seen wars that were only fought between Osea and Erusia was now full of numerous conflicts between rival leaders vying for power. Insurgencies were everywhere. I even heard a rumor that a group of Osean convicts had rebelled. Rumors. It never ceased to amaze me that even at a crazy time like this, something as trivial as a rumor could find its way here. Communications from corporate were cut off. Apparently, the entire computer network was down. It was a wise decision to make our drones autonomous with AI instead of being radio-controlled. Wise and forward-thinking. Even with their GPS offline, they can still use their sensors to navigate as long as they're working properly. I'm sure the drones are still working perfectly, following their mission orders to the letter. I wish I could upload Mihai's new data to them. But without a connection, I can't upload the software to the active drones. The new ones we're making, though, there should still be enough time to upgrade those before they're activated. I'll be taking the data I've acquired away from the front lines now. Oh, and I'll be taking the girls, too. I told my assistant, Masa, it was time to get Mihai's granddaughters ready to leave here. She's not much older than the girls, but she has a way about her, and I'm sure she won't have any trouble with them. I saw a plane flying off in the distance. I imagine it was looking for a safer place. The plane had a rose emblem on it.
Erusia's communication networks have been down since their satellites were destroyed. Unfortunately, we are experiencing trouble too. All of Erusia has been affected, and we don't know when things will be back up and running. We're not even sure if this is Erusia's doing. Still, we will follow the strategy that was originally planned, and move on to the next operation after liberating Farbanti. Let's get to it. Since the war began, we've been receiving communications in secret from an officer in the Erusian army. With the capital under our control, Erusia's radical element is losing support quickly, affecting the balance of power. HQ is thinking of using the military officer as a way to gain leverage to settle peace negotiations. The officer is currently hiding in the outskirts of Anchorhead Bay, having joined up with support dispatch from the Osean army. The plan is that they'll take a standard vehicle to a rendezvous point at a harbor in the east part of the city, where a helicopter will be waiting. I would like the new Strider Squadron to provide escort for the officer. Cyclops will remain at the base on standby to serve as defense. With the communication network currently down in the capital, I very much doubt Erusia will be able to mount a regimented counterattack. However, it is likely that Erusia's intelligence department and the remaining forces who are aware of the officer's movements will interfere. Keep a close eye on the officer and make sure he stays safe. Our victory in Farbanti has given us a golden opportunity to finally end this war. Be safe out there. Take note that our satellite-based IFF has become unreliable following the recent communications failure. As such, target ID will be done by processing the images from the infrared cameras on your aircraft. Objects will initially appear as unknown on your HUDs, but will be ID'd once you close in on them for a set period of time.
Strider Squadron, you're cleared to taxi.
To the unidentified Osean craft, this is Captain Carl of the Osean Army. Are you here for the escort? You're not the squadron I was expecting. Are you really friendlies? Over.
This is Longcaster. Airborne warning and control system for the Osean Long-Range Strategic Strike Group. Captain Carl, they're on our side.
And those two pilots we've heard about must be here too.
Okay, I hope you're right. Lancaster, are all of these really unknowns?
It's a state of civil war. The Erusian army is fighting itself. There's no guarantee the Oseans won't shoot us in this confusion.
We'll image process the unknowns caught in your cams to identify friend or foe. The process will be faster if you get a close-up, well-centered image.
Meanwhile, we just run if they shoot us, right?
Affirmative. Always identify your target before you fire.
War is something I'll never get used to, but tonight has been a total shock. The city under martial law. Gunfire and the roar of jets echoing through the streets.
Give me Strider Squadron's IDs. Oh, and hand me that sandwich.
So you were the ones on the radio. We don't know our location. Give us orders.
We have no orders, but we do have ID data. Check your TAC terminal.
Roger that. Two must for our way home.
It is not machines that make the decisions in war. It's people. Understand that.
Entering the Anchorhead Bay area. Buildings will block your line of sight. Make sure to keep track of your objective.
How this war ends depends on this mission. I'm counting on you.
Understood. It's ID'd as Erusian. Strider Squadron, identify the unknowns along the route. It's Erusian.
They aren't responding aggressively.
General, if they're conservatives, they'll listen to us. The negotiations were a success, Lancaster. They've opened up a path for us. The more the merrier.
ID'd as Osean forces. This is AWACS for the LRSSG.
Our info has been updated.
We can't see the tops of the roofs from down here. Be on the lookout for enemy ambushes.
This is a message to all of you fighting out there. Ask yourselves, what is best for our country?
We made it through the Anchorhead Bay area. We're heading along Highway 208 under the bridge. We're taking the coastal highway at the next ramp.
All right.
Star warning.
There's a strict curfew, but people gather at bars and other places to learn what's going on.
ID'd as Erusian military. Missile away.
Wait. General managed to convince them.
Enemy vessel destroyed.
Those that protect General Labarthe are the real patriots. Onward!
There's a vehicle up ahead. It's gonna ask us to pay a toll. Get closer and find out if it's an enemy vehicle.
We'll go. Let's go.
Warning, missile! Missile in the air!
We archived all the footage that we've shot. The communication networks come back online.
I'm on my target's tail.
We need to remind everyone that there's no such thing as a clean war.
There's a vehicle blocking the road. No response to hails. It's the radicals.
Strider 1, tank destroyed.
Nice work. That takes care of that one. We're heading for the highway. Thanks to you. We got out of paying that toll.
This is AWACS Argus. Those who can hear us are our allies. Your new orders are to dispose of Eduard Labarthe. The Osean Army officer with him is an imposter.
We're almost at landfill number 7. If we can make it through, we'll be in arm's reach of the rendezvous at Grunder Park. Captain Carl, do you have the means to record this conversation? I wish to explain to you the situation inside Erusia. I'm sure the boys listening upstairs will record it. The open declaration of war, expanding the front lines, was all the work of some young Erusian officers. as radicals, but there was an unseen force guiding them. It was technology they borrowed from the Belkans. When they actually went to war, the performance of the attack drones exceeded their wildest dreams. And they were incredibly clean, which got public opinion and the opportunists within the military on their side. They even manipulated the princess. The Belkan technology advanced UAV research within the Erusian Flight Test Center by at least 10 years. They used the flight data from a former ace pilot to create drone AI. To us, it's no different than magic or alchemy. Airplanes are meant to be flown by human beings. For those of you listening in, am I wrong? We're heading towards Grunder Park. Rendezvous point is the helipad on this man-made island. We'll ditch the car and take the helicopter from there.
Star warning. Star warning.
There are rumors of a military group calling itself the Free Erusians.
An unknown is blocking our scheduled route.
No response. Got a bad feeling.
Missile.
Strider 1, missile inbound!
Missile.
Strider 1, locked on target.
Thanks. We would have been toast.
Missile. Missile.
Captain Carl, we have a new rendezvous point. New coordinates are as follows. 263 Tango 4, 1999 Delta Lima. Rescue team says hostiles are making the area too dangerous.
Well, yeah, don't they know nowhere is safe?
Ocean forces at landfill number 7. This is AWACS Longcaster.
The general is speaking with the commander. This fall has led to another power struggle within the Erusian military.
It's all gone to hell. Even radio chatters about the Civil War. Radio? You have one in your cockpit? Yeah, ever since my previous squadron.
We're about to cross Anchor Bridge. There'll be nowhere to hide.
Take out Penny in autonomous mode. You guys have moved far forward, leading our country even further into ruin.
The armored vehicle's behind us. Vehicle used by the Erusian forces. Take it out!
Trigger, our VIP is in trouble. Clear the way for it.
We're taking fire! Take care of them!
General, we still have drones at our disposal. It's too early for these talks. Please, watch over the future and hold you behind that.
I'm hit! Get this guy off my back!
Anti-aircraft
I didn't
defense
think we were gonna make it, but you saved us. Thanks.
Ally.
We've almost reached the container area. Watch out for enemy ambushes.
Understood.
System failures caused friendly fire incidents among Ocean forces.
Strider 1, missile away.
There are even rumors of penal units turning on their former allies. Regional forces in the center, south, and east struggle for stabilization of the nation. We're coming up on a tunnel. We'll need to split up until we reach the exit. There's more to Belkan technology than just UAVs. Taking IFF designations for one was an astonishing feat. They used it to make drones that resembled Ocean fighters. And then to assassinate Harley and put the blame on enemy fighters. But in the end, Belkan technology only brought chaos to the world.
I can't believe Erusia is responsible for Harlan's assassination.
You talking politics? That's new.
Can't ignore a story like that, right, Trigger?
Get them before they get us!
Missile launched.
The drones aren't receiving my orders. Can we switch the UAVs to slave mode?
Missile.
Bad news.
Missile.
Hostile armored forces outside of the tunnel. I'm thinking we should go say hi when they ruin the General's day.
They knocked out Trigger!
Hostile armored forces outside of the tunnel. I'm thinking that we should go say hi before they ruin the General's day.
It's Erusian military.
The General's a real celebrity. It seems everyone wants to meet him.
We were nearly done for. I couldn't have asked for better timing.
Missile.
How'd you last, Longcaster? If it breaks, then we're here to help.
It's Erusian military.
Fire for the next half hour.
Nice. Landed through the Oceans attacking the radicals.
In a time of war, it was a mistake to create something like a fuel unit.
So?
We've reached the industrial zone. This should be the new rendezvous point. The coordinates are up ahead. Take out any enemies in the surrounding area.
Wilco.
Officers from countries annexed by Erusia have taken multiple groups and declared independence.
Finally waited. But don't worry, we won't let anybody through after you.
Almost at the rendezvous. In the rear to the others.
Understood. The radicals truly believe boosted drone productions will make up for our losses.
They should be taking responsibility for the capital's fall, but instead they're prolonging the war.
That is why proper conservatives like myself are moving to regain control. All goes well, we should be able to sign a truce with Osea quickly.
Missile away.
We've reached the rendezvous point. There's a chopper, too.
Who do we turn to in this darkest hour? We need a beacon of light to show us the way. This is the Erusian News Network.
Okay, let's go. Getting out of here. I've had just about enough of this place. I'd like to offer my thanks to the LRSSG. This should finally bring about a true end to the war.
Understood. Good luck. Multiple unidentified aircraft approaching.
This plane is carrying civilians. We have escort fighters, but we do not intend to engage in combat. Please stand down.
What's going on?
Try to get a little closer. Weapon use is prohibited.
What's going on? Dr. Schroeder!
Whoa. There's a girl on board?
He's not lying about carrying civilians.
No. Unless she's a soldier.
Weapon use is prohibited. You've checked footage. It does seem to be a transport with escorts.
I repeat, this craft is carrying civilians. We are not here to fight.
Dr. Schroeder, tell me what's happening.
I'm sure I don't need to remind you, but do not attack the civilian liaison.
That's the aircraft your grandfather told me about. The one with the scratches.
There it is. The EASAP's on plane. They engage in witchcraft with Belkin technology. They're responsible for leading the military down the wrong path.
Wait, unknowns attacking the girl's plane.
Alma, hold on tight.
Longcaster, permission to engage.
Negative.
What?
It could be Osean fighters. ID them ASAP.
Shit.
That's all we can do.
ID complete. They're Erusian fighters. What the hell's going on?
Stay sharp.
Uh-huh.
Right, I'm shooting them down. Any complaints?
Granted.
Wilco.
Wilco.
Yeah, good work. Try your luck, kill the bandit.
Careful, those guys are good. Wait, you don't think it's those Ocean big shots, do you? I managed to catch a glimpse of the three strikes. That only scratched me up.
Don't miss. Aim carefully.
Missile.
Mine.
Missile.
Missile evaded.
No good. Shit.
Blink!
Missile.
Strider 1.
Fire! Just so long, you clear any one.
This battle isn't over.
I'm taking damage, but I'm good to go.
Bandit destroyed. Well done.
You're in my way.
Strider 2. Fox 2.
Hostile aircraft eliminated. The liaison is safe. Wait.
The escort fighter is... The drive. They're missing the drive.
What the hell? You gotta be kidding me. Liaison escort has a radar lock. They're targeting you guys.
What the hell? We were just helping them.
Erusian aircraft, this is AWACS Longcaster. Do not engage the liaison. Break off now.
Can you hear me on this channel, Ocean craft? Those escort aircraft are drones. They are currently being operated autonomously. They are not being controlled by anyone. They are flying on their own volition.
What?
In that case, we have no choice but to shoot the aircraft down.
Unfortunately, yes.
Missile. Missile.
We did what we could. Weapons free. You are cleared to attack the escort.
Wilco. Understood.
Wilco.
Hey, it's not our fault that we're missing a reason. Why build something like that? Whoever did is the king of all dumbasses.
Missile.
To build something else entirely.
Fox 2.
You can abort the MQ-99 launch. Our commands are overridden. They must be accessing it remotely. Which unit is behind this?
Missile. Missile.
Additional hostiles inbound. Great timing.
Son of a bitch.
Missile.
No. The escort must have used its remote activation rights to gain more allies. Clever.
Stall warning.
Strata 1, target acquired. Hostile confirmed destroyed.
Missile.
I've got a sitting duck here.
Missile.
Locked on.
Missile.
Warning, enemy has a bead on you.
Missile. 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 Ammunition is zero. Missile.
Strata 1, missile launched.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Enemy on your back. Locked on bandit.
Warning, enemy has a bead on you. Five bandits remaining.
Damn it. They don't have the drive they need. It's not enough to be quite functional. There has to be a time when it should not function. But when? After a day holiday.
Strata 1, missile launched. 4 bandits left. Three bandits to go.
Stall warning.
2 bandits left. Show them what you got.
Missile.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Missile. Missile.
One bandit to go.
Another story to tell my boy.
Understood. All hostiles have been eliminated. Nice. The General's helicopter is flying safely outside Anchorhead Bay. All aircraft, RTB, mission complete.
All hostiles, huh?
General, the Osean aircraft is here to pick us up. The approaching Osean aircraft.
Osean's army? Elaborate.
They stole our sealed orders.
It should be a piece of cake.
Were you sent by the General's staff? No, we left it at this. I can't!
There are 3 scratches.
What does that mean?
The tail of that plane.
In order to respond to the attack on the base, Cyclops has scrambled after being on standby. We'll head up too, once our planes are ready. Oh, and Labarth is dead.
What did you say?
Apparently, he was shot down by another Osean aircraft after he left the area of operations. I mean, I know it was chaos, but still. At any rate, the sealed order operation has come to a close. We have no idea about a plan for going forward.
All we can do for now is watch our own backs.
What's up with the commander?
He's staying in his room. He's still alive, since we can hear him crying.
The island we went to was supposed to have been secured by the ground forces. They hadn't gotten a handle on things by the time we got there, so now we were stuck in the middle of a half-assed campaign. My job was to get the planes ready for combat, making repairs and handing them over to our troop of cons. Thing is, the enemy still had the hangars. The comms were still down, so none of us knew what the hell was going on. The last transmission I heard before everything went to shit was that some prisoners from an Osean military penal unit rioted and managed to escape. They stole some jets and now they were flying around, taking out their former allies left and right. I wonder if any units like ours were out here, creeping around. Hearing the Osean jets firing at each other overhead chipped away at morale. Since the radio was out, it was quiet. I liked it better that way. All I heard was the gunfire. Here we were, walking around carrying rifles. We were pilots, damn it. Friendly fire will probably kill us. You know things are desperate when the guards that used to lock us into solitary are now telling us it's better we all stick together. I guess they think our odds of surviving this war are better that way. After walking for miles across the battlefield, we came across the wreckage of a plane. Passenger, not military. I knew that rose. It was an Erusian liaison plane. The guards' dogs smelled something and took off. They led us to a cliff. And the bodies.
Today, I lost everything. When Osea attacked our capital, my father, a man who was never really suited to being the king, was killed. I was to be flown out of the war zone to safety, but the plane was shot down by rebels. The entire crew was killed in the crash. Soldiers appeared and one shot at me. My dog went after him and shot him to pieces. He was my best friend. After all those speeches I gave about working together for peace, I thought everyone felt the same as I did. sure the soldier who shot at me knew I was the Princess of Erusia. He was Erusian too. More soldiers have come. Now, there is no one left to protect me. I am so numb, I cannot move. I watch as one of their dogs approaches. It sniffs mournfully at my dead friend. I wonder if it grieves for him as much as I do. I can barely think. I feel weaker by the minute. I don't know who these soldiers are with, but I managed to take a sip of the water they gave me.
How long have you been here?
Somehow, I muster the courage to answer the woman's question. I tell her I've been there 3 days. They gather around me with grim looks on their faces. What would they do if they knew I was the Erusian princess? After searching the cockpit of the plane, the woman who spoke to me before came back to me.
This is an air-to-ground tactical radio. It still works!
I noticed she walked with a limp. She knelt down next to me and asked her companions to give me some food. And then, very softly, she said,
"You see, I used to listen to your broadcasts, Your Royal Highness."
Just what did you see here?
Okay, enough talk. Your opinions have all been taken into consideration. Beyond the seizure of Farbanti, which is important, and supporting the Erusian officer. At this point, I just don't know what our strategy is, or what our mission will be. Radio communication is still patchy for both the military and civilians, so we're getting zip from Mission Command about our orders. Still, with countless Erusian forces in the area, it's too dangerous for us to stay around here waiting for a miracle. Now, regarding Count's suggestion to think about self-defense, I think we should make a break for Tyler Island. It was a large Osean base before the start of the war. Count says his previous squadron took part in an operation to seize control of the island. It has the only base that will get us to the space elevator without refueling. It's also a transport facility for supply ships that provide drones and ammo for arsenal birds. For the Osean forces that are looking to reclaim the space elevator, those are two great reasons in its favor. If everything went according to plan, the base may already be in Allied hands when we get there. Though based on what Count told me about the island operation, it won't be easy to seize control.
If the ground troops have managed to open the bridgehead, the transport route to Osea for supply ships should be available.
So much at stake, I can't imagine Erusia just giving it up without a fight. Things could really have gone bad.
Even if there are enemies left, they should be pretty easy to suppress.
I just want to go home, man.
Me too. With that look on your face, Trigger, I know exactly what you want to do.
If Trigger's ready to kick ass, then so am I.
Damn straight. We're with you, Trigger.
It's decided then. Let's get all the aircraft and haul ass to Tyler Island. Although we can avoid the Arsenal Bird's anti-air network, there's still remnants from the Erusian forces. I want to get to the island without getting into any unnecessary combat. Pick a fast craft and fix it how you want. Pack for a long trip, but remember, if you drag your ass, you'll get left behind.
Strider Squadron, sortie ASAP.
This is Tango 2-3. Pursued by multiple tanks 2-3?
Something's not right.
Tango 2-3, we don't have the firepower to assist you. You're on your own. Please, we need help!
Wagtail is on the Ocean landing ship. What's going on? What did you say?
Multiple doses inbound. Damn it. Prepare for anti-air combat.
This is the AWACS Lancaster. The aircrafts in your area belong to the LRSSG.
Allied aircraft. A retreating vehicle is taking fire. Requesting assistance.
Roger. ID complete. Update us on Tyler Island.
Nothing worse. Our forces are scattered and on the run.
They're on the run?
We were waiting for retreating units here to carry them out to safety. Where's the one here?
Caution. Pull up. Caution. Stall warning.
Thank God. Friendly birds.
Strata 1, target acquired.
Do me a favor, Lancaster. Many of our allies are cut off. We need support and an escape route.
Understood. We'll do what we can. Let's help retreating Ocean forces. Take out any hostiles in their area. Don't engage till targets are ID'd.
The boots on the ground don't need more people shooting at them.
Thanks. It's absolute chaos out there. Illusions are even starting to fight amongst themselves.
Well, now we know what's going on, but shit.
There's more over here. The bodies of dead civilians. I don't think they were part of the fight. Look at that, they're all lined up.
Stall warning.
No, they are not combatant. Count to 3, and the enemy's gone.
Our last vehicle has been destroyed. Let's get out of here.
Let's get moving! Hit the gas and don't let up until we reach the extraction point! I don't want to see anyone, hostile or friendly! I can guess what happened here. Really don't want to think about it. I want to reach this faster. It's a blatant war crime! Take photos for evidence. Right now.
You're Erusian. Jesus, they're firing at each other. Is this the norm around here? It's all crazy people.
Enemy has a beam on
Just
you.
got the photograph. We'll head back in. Give us another 30 minutes. The main thing we want to at least give the children a proper burial.
Strata 1,
We are in the middle of a mission to take back the mass driver. The supply ship is a munitions depot. It's highly combustible.
Our guys even took out the enemy air support. What do we do now? Send him in tank!
Allied retreat looks good.
Don't pursue too deep. We just need to buy some time. Hold them at bay until Operation Phoenix time.
Target eliminated.
Did it! We're moving out! Leave the dead behind! We'll come back to this island one day and send them off properly.
Keep them away from the mass driver.
Enemy on your back. You're asking for friendly fire. ID your targets.
I count 12 dead bodies here. They seem to be upper middle class. Police points nearby, so they could be researchers and their family. Most likely, they were involved in something.
Strata 1 is down.
Let's help retreating Ocean forces. Take out any hostiles in their area. Don't engage till targets are ID'd.
The boots on the ground don't need more people shooting at them.
Thanks. It's absolute chaos out there. The illusions are even starting to fight amongst themselves.
Well, now we know what's going on, but shit.
There's more over here. The bodies of dead civilians. It was part of the fight. Look at that, they're all lined up. Fire! Fire at will! No, they're not combatants. Some of them aren't even wearing shoes. I can guess what happened here. Really don't want to think about it. Damn, those Russian bastards. It's a blatant war crime. Take photos for evidence. If you see 3 strikes, Count to 3, and the enemy's gone.
Our last vehicle has been destroyed. Let's get out of here.
Let's get moving! Hit the gas and don't let up until we reach the extraction point! I don't want to see anyone, hostile or friendly!
Missile. Missile.
Can you hear us?
Missile.
We're taking fire from multiple enemy tanks!
Missile. Missile.
Don't let anyone on the airspace. No sign of letting up. That goes through, Julie. 2 tanks left, but they're running on fuel and low on ammo.
Missile. 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 Missile.
I just got the photographs. We'll head back to HQ.
Missile.
Give us another 30 minutes. The men say they want to receive travel area.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Our guys even took out the enemy's air support. What do we do now?
Missile.
Send in the tank!
Missile.
Allied retreat looks good.
Help me! Gather all the wounded together.
Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Missile evaded.
Pull up. Missile.
Bring the anti-tank missile. Hit that heavy armor at the front line. Good stuff.
Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
If you lose your legs, then crawl. You can surrender when you lose your hands.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
This whole operation is crazy. Stop whining.
Strider 1, bandit splashed.
Missile.
All aircraft, search every nook of the island. We're not leaving anyone behind.
Get in the landing craft. Many thanks, Lancaster. We didn't have to leave our boys to die.
Understood.
Missile.
We can't even run. The enemy will shoot us in the back.
Missile. 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 Missile.
We just need to buy some time. It's an bay until operation feeding time. Get away from the mass driver.
Missile.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
Missile. Missile.
Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Missile.
Fox 2.
Caution. Pull up. Missile. Missile. Missile.
Cyclops 3, Fox 2.
Missile.
You're with us. See the enemy agency from there. I count 12 dead bodies here. They seem to be upper middle class. Spaceport's nearby, so there could be researchers and their families. Most likely, they were involved in stealth.
Erosion. Jesus, they're firing at each other. Is this the norm around here? It's all crazy people.
Missile.
We're in the middle of a mission to take back the mass driver, Commander. The supply shipment to the munitions depot is highly combustible.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Training is accurate. Our guys will take care of 3 strikes.
Caution.
ID complete.
We're down to less than half our vehicle. Right, but will we make it in time?
The landing ship is waiting for you.
Right, we leave the wounded. This will guarantee us the one-way ticket to hell. Pretty sure we're there already.
It's the Osean military.
Don't they know they're on the safe side?
We'll be firing at each other.
Missile.
This is AFAX Lancaster. We're uploading the latest ID data. Check your TAC terminal.
Hold your fire! Confirmed. The info is from Allied AWAC. Hold your fire! Roger. What are we supposed to believe? Who should we follow?
You guys got out alive. You have time to figure it out. Wait. Multiple bogies from the east.
Missile.
Their timing tells me they're not here to bring good news.
We need to ID the bogies. Take them down if they're hostile.
Understood.
Strider Squadron, you're near an armada of bogies. Identify them.
Escort fighters, we're counting on you. Should we fire? Even if we're not fired upon? Of course. Chase off the bogies! There's no way they're ours!
Like an eagle.
Missile.
This is Graham 7 Flex 2.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Identification complete.
Missile.
It's Erusian bombers and their escorts.
Count's prophecy has come true. Take out all bombers. They'll flatten our allies.
Plenty of civilian casualties as well. Precision bombing is impossible in these conditions. Maybe they know they can't. We're gonna drop them all.
Launch control, this is Flight Leader. All systems ready. We are a go for launch. This is launch control. The enemy is closing. Confirm launch readiness.
Affirmative. This is our last chance for Operation Feeding Time.
Launch control. Roger that.
Enemy on your back. Ram 8, Fox 2.
Target acquired.
I'm on my target's tail.
The bombers are nearing the island. We're running out of time. Only half the bombers remain. Can't let even one get away.
Attack failed. They're taking out many of our aircraft. Use extreme caution. Ram 2, on my target's tail.
Enemy on your back.
Outnumbered and we'll be surrounded.
More bombers approaching. Intercept them now. All enemy bombers have been destroyed.
We did it.
Continue with your mission.
We don't even know where we are.
We can't afford to miss any more damage. Get out there ready for something.
Strider 1, we've identified the unknown targets.
Nice. Target eliminated.
Hey, you! Dumbass with the scratches on his tail. You hear me? I need you to help some people. There's a group of refugees surrounded by Erusian tanks right here. Needless to say, their future's not looking too bright.
This is a secure military line. Who is this?
Me? Call me Scrap Queen.
Lancaster, she's an ally. Trigger and I'd know that voice anywhere.
So you're still breathing, Sir Count.
Here, let me have a word. Hey, it's been a while. I had a feeling the two of you were still alive. Remember, stick with Trigger and you'll make it.
I've got a bit of intel for you. I'll share it if you can help these refugees. Count me in.
That's right.
We're moving out! Leave the dead behind! We'll come back to this island one day and send them off properly.
Echo 13, all hostiles are down.
Understood. This is our last chance. We'll see how far we can go.
An explosion inside.
Do the countdown. That's stupid. We're after the supply ship.
Do the countdown.
There's still one arsenal bird left. If we can fill it full of bombs, then Erusia will have a fighting chance.
Use cameras to track the supply ships. Don't fight with your backs to the supply ship. If you think we're done for.
We've destroyed all of the targets. All bogies should be ID'd now. Mission complete. Okay, Scrap Queen. Send us the target coordinates.
I was thinking about how I'd do that.
Don't you have a laser target indicator?
Why would she...
Subcaster. Who's taking this to the enemy's doorstep? Not me. Wait, you moron! Wait! What are you doing, dumbass? Here! Attack right here!
Lancaster, we've confirmed the location of the flare.
That's them. All aircraft, we've just updated your threat matrix via data link. Take out those targets.
Don't miss. We don't want to hit the pretty ladies down there.
Missile.
Hurry!
Missile. Missile.
Watch it. The enemy has a lock on you.
Good job! The enemy tanks are toast. I don't think I could even do anything with that scrap.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Why do they sing that song? Because everyone knows it. No other reason.
Fox 2. In gun range.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Strider 1. Target acquired.
Missile.
Hurry!
Get moving!
Missile. Missile.
They're not refugees. They're criminals.
Roger that. Make them stop singing!
Damn it.
That's them. All aircraft, we just updated your threat matrix via data link. Take out those targets.
Don't miss. We don't want to hit the pretty ladies down there.
Missile.
Hurry!
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Fox 2.
Missile.
Strider 1. APC destroyed.
Good job! The enemy tanks are toast. I don't think I could even do anything with that scrap.
Missile. 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 Missile.
That takes care of them. No civilian casualties? Nice going. Do you hear the singing?
Beginning terminal countdown. Pressure stable. Cooling system on.
Lancaster, a promise is a promise. Here's the intel. I heard it from an Erusian soldier that defected. The supply ships will be launched soon.
Yeah, that is valuable information.
That doesn't sound good.
Can it be trusted?
Not sure. Heard it from a man who said he wanted to atone for his sins.
Stall
Up
warning.
to you to trust him or not.
Stall warning.
Understood. Good luck.
Releasing safety. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Launch. 1, 2, 3. The mass driver is accelerating.
The supply ships have been launched from the mass driver. If the supply ships make it to the Arsenal Bird, they'll be able to resupply it. They may be loaded with new weaponry that we don't even know about. We have no choice but to take down the supply ships before they can get within the Arsenal Bird's air defense network. You've got to hurry or you're not going to make it. 3 minutes to the enemy's air defense network.
They're faster than I expected.
All aircraft, remain on high alert. We got bandits incoming on radar.
Missile.
You're gonna have to forget about them for now. Focus on destroying that supply ship first.
Missile.
We're sitting ducks like this.
Let the supply ship get too far away, we'll never be able to catch it.
The supply ship's in the clouds.
Can't fight it. We can't let them complete their mission.
Strider 1, missile launched. The missile hit its target. Everybody, keep a safe distance to avoid getting caught in the explosion.
These guys have a head start. Did you see that explosion? Looks like that's one of them down.
Remember, there are 2 supply ships out there. Hurry up and shoot the other one down. We've recalculated the remaining time. 90 seconds to the enemy's air defense network.
Don't lose them. Enemy on your back.
Missile. Missile.
I think they can continue to dodge.
Hope you're all enjoying the pretty fireworks. If this thing had any windows, we could have seen it for ourselves. Nice work, team.
We're gonna find ourselves a boat and leave this island. We'll be taking the refugees, along with any deserters from the Erusian military.
Caution. Pull up.
Who's the girl that ran into tanks with the smoke canister? A few more crazies like her, and life down there may have been a tad bit easier.
What do you think would have happened to those refugees if you hadn't intervened? The princess saw what happened. They were little kids.
That's why I like the sky. You don't have to see those types of things.
Caution. Pull up.
Does this mean we're that much closer to ending the war?
No, we just basically prevented it from going on forever.
Count's right. We have no choice but to return to our original base. Our base that is nearly out of food and fuel. We need to do something.
Good. Take a seat. Everyone's here. All right. Good work in sinking the supply ships. Not to mention saving the refugees. However, we're in no position to start celebrating. Even the commander here is starting to fray from the stress. Can't say I blame him. Now, Tyler Island is in a state of complete anarchy. This base isn't safe either. The faces you see around you are the only friends we've got. Take a good look.
We found a boat, then sailed away from the island. We had to. We didn't belong there. The new guy's name was George. I noticed when the anarchist said his name, he said it with a thick Belkan accent. How did you know that he was from Belka?
Well, both my parents were from Belka, so...
You never told me that. They say that Belkans are known for their conspiracies.
That's just a stereotype. Now, I simply stated my honest opinion and was thrown in jail for it.
The princess sat there looking miserable. That was a dumbass stunt she pulled back there, but it got us on this boat. Take a look at that. This ship is heading for a single rope that's hanging down from the sky. Do you know how far the end of that rope reaches?
Outer space.
No. It is a direct connection to the very potential of mankind itself. Or at least it was until war erupted.
It's my strong belief that the rope might be connected to a very distant, faraway source of great conflict and strife. Even long before the war, the whole world started falling apart once Harling began trying to build it. I often wonder what was going through Harling's mind when he was trying to destroy the very thing that so many people were sacrificed in order to create.
Sacrificed? What do you mean?
Have you seen all of those countless old space shuttles on Tyler Island that are no longer in use?
Yeah. I always thought of them as a good source of scrap. They're an obsolete technology that was abandoned during the construction of the space elevator. Which would mean that if the space elevator was destroyed, it would be that much harder for mankind to reach the stars. Until we find another way.
But even then, Harling still went ahead and tried to destroy it. At the cost of his own life.
That's not the way I heard it. What I heard was that he sacrificed himself to protect the tower from an incoming missile.
Oh, I was told he tried to fly his ship into the tower in order to destroy it.
I wonder which story is true, Your Royal Highness.
I don't know. Looking at it objectively, it's reasonable to believe that Harling had both options before him.
When it comes to which one you think he took, I guess it's like a mirror.
Yes, it is. It's like a mirror looking into your own soul, based on whichever choice you believe it was. At the moment, though, I can only see darkness. I think that thing should be destroyed.
It's time for the briefing. Although, since we don't have any contact with HQ, it's not like this is an official mission. Anyway, it looks like the seizure of Tyler Island and the relief from Osea have been postponed. In the meantime, we just have to do what we can to survive. Since losing its capital city of Farbanti, Erusian forces have separated into smaller, autonomous factions. It looks like Erusia's largest force and leading faction will pass through the area around this base. The space elevator is significant to them, so they're probably heading there.
Should we intercept?
Why? I doubt they're gonna start a fight now.
Our top priority should be to get home. Let's go already.
Yeah. It's not like we have the supplies, power, or even a real reason to put up a fight. But, what are we going to do if they bring the fight to us? We need to be ready to push them back. If we head inland from here towards Erusia, there's an old castle that's been converted into a stockpiling base. Shalaji Castle. It's currently occupied by some of the Erusian forces that broke off, but we need ammo and fuel. They appear to have converted a freeway into a runway, so we can expect them to have the capacity for air combat. But they'll be easier to handle than Erusia's lead faction. While we can't use all our aircraft to attack, the transport carrying the stolen supplies needs support. Okay, Strider Squadron. You head out first, and neuter the dogs at the stockpiling base. Rendezvous with Cyclops Squadron, who will bring the transport. Then we bring the supplies back to this base.
Got it.
Aircraft are our only threat.
Sounds good.
We'll make it. We're all gonna fly home. Together.
Strider Squadron, aircraft prep complete. You're cleared to taxi.
No Osean forces are in the region ahead. No allies here. No need to ID your target. We've set a number of priority targets, focusing on their anti-aircraft weaponry. Okay, team, to work.
Unidentified aircraft, not sure if friend or foe. Fire anyway. We don't have time to be wondering if they're friendlies or not.
So, we capture this base and take the fuel and supplies. That's the plan, right, Trigger?
You take if you want to live. That's how it was where I grew up.
I was just double-checking mission orders, Hushin.
Our anti-air guns are destroyed. Abandon and fall back to our rear position. Retreat!
There are more vehicles along the road. They don't appear to be military. They're Erusian refugees. They must be fleeing since the conflict got worse.
Unidentified aircraft. Identify at once or we'll open fire.
What are you talking about? They already are firing on us. The enemy's confused.
I know. We're all out of ammo. Don't give up. We're not going to lose our country again.
So what's this faction split from the Erusian military? The autonomous state of Shalaji used to be a nation. The region has always leaned towards independence.
Why are they after this?
Those who want to restore their homelands flock to it. Apparently, their core consists of officers from Vaslij, which neighbor Shalaji.
Are they our enemies?
They're our enemy's enemy, but not our friends.
They're following us. We're unable to use the SAMs.
Fox 2.
Help me!
The resistance is strong. They seem pretty desperate.
We don't have enough AA weapons.
Strider 1, bandit splashed.
They have 4 aircraft.
Stall warning.
4 planes incoming. Fire more missiles.
Coming up on the castle. Let's hurry up and capture this base so we can get its fuel and supplies. Shit!
I feel like we're a group of burglars.
Don't say that. This is for our survival.
Yeah, I know.
That's Shalaji Castle.
Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
Base already. We can pay for what they did to our scouts. They can both civilians and refugees without discrimination. Get a break in the stone building and take shelter somewhere sturdier or underground. Drop where you are and cover your head if you get in.
Strider 1, target destroyed. Strider 1 crashed. No Osean forces are in the region ahead. No allies here. No need to ID your target. We've set a number of priority targets, focusing on their anti-aircraft weaponry. Okay, team, get to work.
Unidentified aircraft, not sure if friend or foe. Fire anyway. We don't have time to be wondering if they're friendlies or not.
Fox 2.
So, we capture this base and take the fuel and supplies. That's the plan, right, Trigger?
You take if you want to live. That's how it was where I grew up.
I was just double-checking mission orders, Hushin.
Our anti-air guns are destroyed. Abandon and fall back to our rear position. Retreat!
There are more vehicles along the road. They don't appear to be military. Erusian refugees. They must be fleeing since the conflict got worse.
Unidentified aircraft. Identify at once or we'll open fire.
What are they talking about? They already are firing on us. The enemy's confused. I know.
We're all out of ammo. Don't give up. We're not going to lose our country again. This base.
So what's this faction split from the Erusian military? The autonomous state of Shalaji used to be a nation. The region has always leaned towards independence. Those who want to restore their homelands flock to it. Apparently, their core consists of officers from Vaslij, which neighbor Shalaji.
Are they our enemies?
They're our enemy's enemy, but not our friends.
They're following us.
Enemy has a lock on you.
We're unable to use the SAMs. Help me!
Missile.
Don't stop the
The resistance is strong. They seem
1, Fox 2.
Stall warning.
Marked on hostile.
Missile.
Strider 1, target eliminated.
Stall warning.
They have 4 aircraft. More planes incoming. Fire more missiles. Fire the Salmon once.
We're coming up on the castle. Let's hurry up and capture this base so we can get its fuel and supplies.
Shit. I feel like we're a group of burglars.
Don't say that. This is for our survival.
Yeah, I know.
That's Shalaji Castle.
They're here already. They can pay for what's done to our stuff. Take in both civilians and refugees without discrimination. Get away from the stone building and take shelter somewhere sturdier or underground. Drop where you are and cover your head if you hear jet engines.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Alright, shut down! How come we keep missing?
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Token acquired. In gun range.
Salmon's out! We're running out of ways to strike back! Shit! I still have plenty of missiles left, but the launcher is out. Please, somebody answer us!
Strider 1,
Lost
target
more than half of
destroyed.
our forces! The battle won't last much longer! Let them have our lives. As long as our nation stands, the young will carry on.
Stall warning.
Break! Do it!
Missile.
New hostiles. All aircraft confirmed.
This town is of high cultural value. It's unfortunate we get to profit like we did.
We do what we need to survive, right?
Not something I'll tell my son about. Strider 1,
Hey,
target
destroyed!
eliminated.
We're setting ducks! Cancel takeoff. Soul Squadron, stand by.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Negative. This battle's over if we don't get up there. Along with hope of restoration.
Splashed.
Don't worry. As long as we accelerate inside the tunnel, they won't be able to shoot us down that easily.
Target acquired. Their interceptors are in the air.
All right.
Getting to takeoff speed inside the tunnel is insane.
Soul Squadron, airborne. Keep these invaders out of our skies. Good luck, Soul Squadron.
Stall
Understood.
warning. Stall warning.
You
Stall
are in
warning.
violation of
Stall
Shalaji
warning.
airspace. Turn around or we'll be forced to shoot you down.
Missile.
This is the OCN Long Range Strategic Strike Group.
Missile.
Land immediately and hand over your planes and base to us.
You must be the snowbirds.
Missile.
It's absurd for you to be talking so tough after losing one of your leaders at Levante. You bastard!
Missile.
You defile this country.
Missile.
As long as you're here, this country will never know peace. Shit.
Missile. Stall warning. Stall warning. Missile. Missile. Missile.
These guys are pretty good.
Stall warning.
Let's finish off before King gets here.
Bandit has a lock.
Stall warning.
We're almost out of special weaponry.
I'm out! Ejecting!
Missile. Missile.
I hope he's okay. Bailing out under those conditions. I can see his parachute. Let's pray he makes it to safety.
3 to go. Don't let them work together. Back up trigger.
Wilco. Righto.
Fox 2.
These guys are just as responsible for Wiseman.
Roseman hit. He's ejected. Damn. We can't even last long enough to buy ourselves some time.
Ammunition 0.
expected, but a lucky shot would be boring.
Some kind of energy weapon. No, it's a railgun.
Strider 1, you have a bogey approaching at high speed. Bearing 090, straight from the east. High-speed projectile launch from the aircraft.
I'm testing this aircraft. You must find your own sky. We can still help you. Don't waste your life. Dedicated to reclaiming that which you call home. Furthermore, you must find someone to guide you. I'm not that person. Yui. Most Legion squad will be retreating. Those of us below are advised to temporarily withdraw. Don't die. As long as we're alive, our hopes and dreams live on.
Hey, look at the color of that plane. Damn, that's the flames of hell. Time for payback.
Negative. It's no good. I can't get close enough.
Leave it to Trigger. The rest of us will just get in the way. The rest form a perimeter to catch whatever slips through. Welcome. Might just cost us our lives.
Stall warning. Stall warning.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Not bad.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you. Hit on unidentified aircraft. The enemy's mobility is still unfazed. Keep up the attack.
Someone to guide us. Wait, I can't think of anyone other than you. Being together with Mihai taught me something. Drone fighters don't the cosmos of the skies. And they're what the Most Legion Air Force should be fighting against. Watch your opponent carefully.
Unidentified aircraft. Land your plane and surrender. Why do you feel the need to continue fighting on your own?
That's funny. It seems like one of the pilots is also fighting alone.
He's not alone. Look around you.
I see. Perhaps it would have been best to entrust the future to pilots like that. Let me test him then to see if he's truly worthy.
Strider 1 has been hit. Are you alright?
He's flying, but if he takes another hit, it's a miracle you're not in a million pieces.
Getting closer.
That bastard's moving in a way that minimizes the damage even when he's hit. Keep firing those missiles until you blow him to pieces.
Hey, look. It's like the sky's been sliced wide open. The experimental unit probably made themselves a new toy.
This weapon is not enough to take down 3 strikes.
Strider 1,
This aircraft is my body. If they are not enough, then I must put my soul into it. There are pilots like you in every generation. And I've found every last one of them.
Missile.
Strider 1 scored another hit.
He's still flying, but his plane's been damaged. Finish him off, Trigger.
It's a hit. The unidentified aircraft is going down.
He got him. Trigger has splashed a bandit.
Can you hear me, pilot with the 3 strikes? This was all due to my ego. I unleashed pure chaos upon this world, just so I could keep my wings. Put a stop to the drone production.
Is this a message to Trigger? What does it mean?
I don't think this war is over just because we shot down Mr. X. Yeah, it's gonna take something else entirely to end this thing. I just don't know what.
Stall warning. Stall warning. Stall warning.
No Osean forces are in the region ahead. No allies here. No need to ID your target.
The resupply went well. We should be okay on food and fuel reserves for a little while at least. Luckily, the rumor that the Erusian... But we got one good fact. The plane Trigger shot down was an advanced model of the X-02 Wyvern. It was developed in the last Continental War. Erusia had a lot up their sleeves. Apparently, they were even supposed to have Belkin aircraft back in the First War. What if Trigger couldn't shoot it down? Just thinking about it gives me chills. We're lucky to be here. In war, you never know what's lurking behind the curtains. But it looks like everything's loose now. A solid chain of command, rest periods after sorties, a battlefield where you know friend from foe. All of that's gone now, lost in a fog of confusion. Feels like a distant dream. Now, just how the hell are we gonna get out of this mess?
When we got to the mainland, we found the space elevator's support facility. I guess this was the factory where they built the gigantic structure the elevator traveled in. There was this little girl sitting in front of a mural. When the princess saw her, she shuddered like she'd seen a ghost. The girl had a stuffed animal. This was the day after the shit went down at Tyler Island. She walked right up to the princess, took her hand, and led her into the factory. One thing's for sure, they knew each other. The factory'd been converted to a production line for Erusian drones. It was fully automated and chugging along, making drone after drone after drone. Once they got inside, the princess stopped and just stood there. Another girl was there with a man in a lab coat. He was trying to use his keyboard, but she wouldn't let him. She took a data chip and threw it on the ground. Then she walked over to us and took the gun from the prison guard's holster. She pulled the trigger and destroyed the chip. Later, I found out that the girl with the gun and the one with the stuffed animal were sisters. They were also the granddaughters of Mihai A. Shalaji, the legendary pilot. Gramps used to talk about him. He said Mihai was the top ace from 2 wars ago. Know any Belkins? Because this guy was a Belkin, and they love to stir shit up. Pitting nations against other nations is a particular favorite of theirs, along with developing hyper-advanced technology.
That's right. I'm Belkin, born and raised. My country is gone now. Rather than surrender to its enemy, Belka detonated 7 nuclear weapons on its own soil. My people scattered around the globe, living in the shadows of other countries. We had a new purpose: to breed wars. The theory was that through war, we could achieve our destiny and our revenge. I had just finished inputting Mihai's data when his granddaughter came in. She destroyed the only copy I had of the information I squeezed out of him. The girl loved Mihai. No one knew more than her just how hard I pushed her grandfather for that data, how much I made him sacrifice in the process. I promised his granddaughters that his efforts were not in vain, that it could end this terrible war. But in the end, it only caused more chaos and despair. We were responsible for all this damage, all this tragedy. Now, we were going to pay for it. The Erusians, once our allies, would see to that. I had lost the drive to continue my work, even before I noticed Mihai's granddaughters eyeing me with suspicion that one day. I should have stopped then, for all our sakes. Mihai's granddaughter tossed the gun aside. She said if she resorted to killing, she'd just end up like the rest of us. And by us, she meant everyone, including the princess. Like me, the princess was afraid to look into the girl's eyes. She knew that by encouraging her people, she kept the war going. Mihai and his granddaughter were victims of it, and now, they too were paying the price.
Is this for Belka? Or for Erusea? My grandfather had only one wish, to continue soaring through the endless skies. That was the only place where he felt alive. But I don't even have a country to call home, let alone the sky. The Black Forest, the lake, they are no longer mine. Even though those lands were once cherished by my late mother. We have to learn to put that sense of nostalgia behind us and behave like mature adults.
My homeland. She's right. It feels so far away now. The woman with the rifle approached me. She was focused on more pressing issues.
I checked the computer. All of the data on the legendary Ace had already been installed.
No, I pulled it before it was completed. However, there are 2 aircraft that are already scheduled to be manufactured based on that data.
We must destroy the factory.
This isn't the only one. There are more facilities just like it, and the 2 planes containing the data will be manufactured at one of those facilities.
So, this place runs on solar power that the space elevator generates, right? How about the others? We can destroy the space elevator and cut the power to them. First things first, let's take this one out.
I'll show you which locations to target.
I stood there, thinking about that mural by the factory's entrance. Harling commissioned it to be painted. I realized that in the background, behind the dancing figures, the artist had painted several space elevators. I understand now. The space elevator wasn't designed to exploit Erusea after all.
Good. And afterwards, we'll bring down the space elevator itself. No matter why it was built, right now, it's the root of this chaos.
I wonder.
Yes?
I wonder which path you would choose when looking at Harling's mirror.
Let's get the briefing started.
We've done enough air operations. Just let us go home.
There's no path for us to get home. Whatever direction you fly, it'll be right into a hail of enemy fire. Earlier, we received a communication via the partially restored General Network. Here is what it contained. Apparently, the Erusian radicals have gathered around the space elevator, as it's a source of energy. Give the warmongers a powerful energy source, and you give them the luxury to keep on fighting. In response to this, people from both Osea and Erusea have joined forces, and will take down the final Arsenal bird in a saturation attack from the air and the sea. Once that's achieved, they'll take the space elevator from the aggressors.
Has the source been verified?
It could be fake. I hear you. Take a look at what's written at the end. Hey, dumbass. If you want to bring the world back from the brink, go to the lighthouse. You can see the future.
Dumbass?
Sounds familiar.
It certainly does. It's from those guys we met in Tyler Island, the 444 Squad. It's a message to all those looking to end the war. But I also think it's a message for Trigger.
Guess we'll do what it says.
Okay. Well then, I'm thinking we go roast that damn bird.
Looks like we're all on the same page. It's time to end this war. Time to fly, guys. Let's go get that arsenal bird.
Strider Squadron, sortie ASAP.
We need help! Don't let them damage more! Show them what the erosion, no, what fighter pilots are made of! Thanks, I owe you. No sweat.
Get into formation. We have the numbers.
Well, if it isn't the LRSSG, looks like our luck has turned. LRSSG, you will secure air superiority. There are Erusian aircraft in the Coalition, so they have been ID'd as friendly via the data link.
Just confirmed it.
The Erusian government aircraft, including drones, will show up as hostiles. You two aces, I'm thinking it's time to show us what you've got.
We don't have two anymore. Guess nobody told them.
That's quite true, Count. It's not just two. Wiseman trained his squad well. Everyone still in it is an ace. He'd be proud of you all.
To all of you who have gathered here, regardless of your country, this is headquarters of the Osean Army Southern Command. Wait, you can forget that designation. We are a coalition formed exclusively for the sole purpose of taking down the Arsenal Bird. Wait until we're ready to strike the Arsenal Bird in unison.
Roger.
Roger, we're speaking on an open channel. The enemy can hear everything he's saying. There's no other choice. The Erusian aircraft are in the Coalition as well.
Gold Squadron and Rival Squadron of the Erusian Air Force. We're here on our own. Broadcaster, we're entering your airspace.
This is Su-2. Look at Boss Ledger also moving to rendezvous. So the Red Squadron, though.
This Mr. X's crew.
Count, ease up. Engagement is forbidden.
Don't worry, I know. We need every road we can call upon. Even if they were flying with the guy that killed Wiseman. Some of their squadrons are in weird formations.
They have manned aircraft, UAVs, and slave mode.
All this just to keep a war going. UAVs were sluggish once the leader went down.
Without us push, drones without leaders are slow as hell. The biggest flaw in their slave mode.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Okay, commencing transmission. I'm speaking over both terrestrial broadcasting and video transmission networks. It's not important why, who we are. First, our goals. Destroy the space elevator. Second, we want power to the drone factory cut in order to put a stop to all the war and chaos that its products cause. And last, we want to bring an end to this pointless war that has given rise to a state of anarchy. Let me tell you what's going on right now. The land is overrun with refugees who have lost their homes. This is no isolated incident. In spite of that, the war continues to rage overhead.
Picked up a saber. How many more do we need to take out?
Shoot them down one at a time. They'll run out eventually. Are the friendly Erusians rebels or what?
They're rebels, but I'm sure it's more complicated than that. Brush up on current events later. Focus on the enemy.
Copy that. Take a look. See that line continuing above the horizon? The case goes up to the sky as far as the eye can see. Not many people know this, but the space elevator is the world's tallest transmission tower. In theory, its radio waves cover exactly half the globe. We hijacked its signal in order to reach out to you.
Come this far, don't get killed.
Strider 1, bandit on your tail.
Restricting on our side? That's the best news I've heard in a long time. Three strikes? Never again.
Target acquired.
With the communications infrastructure down, this broadcast can only be transmitted to certain regions. If you can access the server, consider yourself lucky. You get to see a real live princess. Hey, Cosette, say hello to everyone. Yes.
Avril, it's safe over here. You're taking away all their guns.
Yes. Let's open up the exit. Everyone get the refugees into the underground tunnel. George, Tabloid.
All right, understood.
Star warning. Missile. Missile.
Three strikes on a friendly tail.
Strider 1, missile away.
Quite the commotion. Good shot, Strider 1.
Damn it. Without IM, that's more like a slapstick routine.
Target is hit.
Star warning.
A princess is looking at a mural. There's another one here too. It shows a whole bunch of space elevators. Skies unknown. Huh. Cosette, let's go. Yes!
Warning. Missiles launched from the Arsenal bird. Helios projectiles. All aircraft, stay clear of the blast area. 10 seconds to impact. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Impact.
How many got caught in that explosion?
Lancaster, do we have more incoming?
Unknown. Proceed with caution.
We can't switch off the security system, but we've got this. If what he said is true, this will give us at least 10 seconds. Cosette! Cosette! What the hell's wrong with you? Get back here! As you all saw, we have a problem. The princess went by herself into the maintenance area and has shut us out. No idea what got her going this time, stupid woman.
Missile launch from the Arsenal bird. Shit, airburst type. Helios arriving in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. Helios arrived.
I'm bailing out!
I said we were going to take down the space elevator, but it's not like we can just go out there and chop it down. At the top of the windbreak, 6 location markers have been set in place. They monitor distortions in the space elevator. Those are the locations we need to target. If the sensors go bad, the elevator's observation system will think the elevator has fallen. Until its safety can be confirmed, all microwaves will be stopped.